Yeah, I tell a story in the book Invaders from Mars. Yeah, there was this one day, David Walmart called me up on the walkie-talkie and said, "Get over here around to the front entrance of the warehouse. There's going to be a showdown between Tobe Hooper and his lawyers and Menahem and his lawyers." The trailers of the production heads, like wardrobe and props and producers, production managers, were all right next to each other. That's usually how it goes. I met David there, and we were in the corner of the building of the warehouse, and all of a sudden, and this is when Menachem pulled up with his lawyers, and he had a megaphone, and he literally called Tobe Hooper out from the stage, and Tobe Hooper came out with his lawyers. He had his lawyers there that day, and it was like, I swear to God, and David Womark and I were peeking, just our heads peeking, watching around the corner because we didn't want to be seen. We didn't want any part of it, and it was like, I swear to God, it was like the showdown at the OK Corral. It started small and it just blew up. It was just an incredible spectacle. The mind frame that Tobe Hooper is in. I think I left a story in where he dropped a cigar through the set, and they had to spend hours disassembling it because he wanted that cigar. It would have took a short amount of time for a guy to go buy him another cigar, but he wanted that cigar. Such a talented guy too. There was so much waste. Also, a lot of the production heads, like Stan Winston, special effects, God bless him, Academy Award winner. But, I knew what was going on behind the scenes. And, I just thought he abused the situation. And the money that was wasted, what I'm trying to say, the money that he made was just, I wish I made that money. I felt they would prolong things, they would delay things would break down, things that I thought could be fixed and I've seen fixed, within minutes. Sometimes it took days, sometimes it took weeks, and that's money on top of money. I got this budget is like this. And I mean, I'm looking at these guys, the waste and abuse, and I have no money, hardly any money to put together action. The action, as I explained to you, wasn't big in Canon films as far as money. If you wanted something, you'd have to figure out a way to simply do it, whether it was with yourself or getting people or things on the cheap end, or doing it the cheap way. And when I say cheap, I don't mean, something's inferior. I just mean another way to do it, the old-fashioned